Okay, we are live. Uh, before we start, I'd like to welcome Sharique Arbaz, and YCM recognize Sharique Arbaz as star performer from the batch Jan Feb 2025, and he is also a Lotus Scholarship winner. Over to you, Sharique. You can introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Myself, Sharique Arbaz. I'm a pre-finalist student at Faculty of Law, Aligarh Muslim University. And I got an opportunity to undergo a mediation, 40 hours mediation training uh, in YCMs through a scholarship called Lotus Scholarship. And I'm grateful for this opportunity that YCM provided me, that I got an training for the mediation that too recognized by the IMI International Mediation Institute. And in that training, we will discuss in what lessons I learned from this training session.
Great. Great that you got benefited from Lotus Scholarship and you really got the whole benefits by becoming and emerging as a star performer from your batch. And to begin with, how did you first come across YCM and how did you decide to join this IMI certified mediation training?
Ma'am, talking about YCM journey, I will tell you that when I was in my first year, I was like randomly looking on the Google and the LinkedIn that what are the other options. Like when I came to my law college, I was curiously interested in the moods, and but I saw that in India, most of the law colleges just focus on moods and mock trials, but they didn't explore this ADR field, mediation field. And when I saw the videos of the mediation competitions on YouTube, I researched about that. It got me, curiositated me. It developed an interest in me. Then I remember I was scrolling LinkedIn and I came across a post of the YCM in which they were like giving providing an session for the workshop session. Firstly, what is mediation? And I joined that workshop session, and from that workshop I got a deep interest in this mediation particularly, and from there I'm following the YCM.
Great. So currently in which year you're in, Sharik?
I'm in my fourth year of 5 year
Yes.
BLLB.
So it's a whole journey. So since
Yes,
your
ma'am.
first year, you just started, you got to know what is ADR, what is ADR mechanism, attended a
Yes, ma'am.
workshop, and then conduct that did the 40 hours mediation training. And in right now you're in fourth year after completing
Yes,
this
ma'am.
training. Can you also tell your experience how it had benefited your law school journey, the leadership role that you have taken in law school? Post the training.
Okay. Ma'am, firstly, like in my own law college, Aligarh Muslim University, there's a specific society called Law Society, which uh, which is formed, in which the student take extracurricular activities, activities, in which there are different societies like Moot Court Society, Area Society, Debate Discussion, etc., etc. Ma'am, and for in my first year, I applied for the Moot Court, but I didn't get any opportunity to get into that society. But and then in my second year, and after becoming known to the YPM, when I appeared for the interview, and in that year I applied in the mediation society. And while giving my interview, my the interviewer asked me, why do you want to join the mediation society and what do you know about the mediation? Then I beautifully answered that what is mediation. And I remember I have mentioned the name of YCM, that I am associated with the YCM, who is a mediation resolver in India, currently working in online dispute resolution firm. Basically, then they said, okay, we will let you know the answer. Then after getting my interview done, I remember one of my friend came to me and asked, Sharik, what is YCM? Can you please just tell me about it? Then I told him like what are it's how I came across it, and YCM basically does. Then he after that he got satisfied, and then I'm currently whenever a post come from the YCM site, I always try to post in my college groups, because like me, there are other students who who wanted to explore the other areas, who are still looking for an interest. That what I personally want. And ma'am, sorry, I forgot what you mentioned last thing. Uh,
Leadership role.
yeah, ma'am, leadership. And ma'am, when the results came, I was assigned as the role of assistant secretary in the mediation society. And in my leadership, I have organized a workshop, mediation workshop, in which it was an online workshop. And one of our senior, he was working on the ODR. It is a recent startup. He came on that platform and told the student what is mediation is all about. And from that, the mediation is getting away amongst the student their favorites among, because and talking about in my leadership, what I did, I organized a client counseling session competition in my college, and in that, it is a part of ADR. But it's specifically not of mediation, but a part of ADR. What is client counseling? And in that, uh, after all that, I got a chance to engage some of, like, after getting a Lotus scholarship and getting 40 hours of mediation training, what I personally benefited from that session. And like, after coming to my university, after I tried to convince my batchmates, my friends, just get enrolled in it, it will benefit it for you. uh, my juniors were like, matlab, why should I join this? Then I told them, and I remember I was allotted a task of a home assignment, in which I have to submitted a role play. And I took my two of my juniors and assigned and told them everything about what I learned from the 40 hours training. And then after getting done the role play, they were like, it is a very interesting thing, I want to learn. Then I said, okay, I will let you know whenever the new batch will start, I will let you know. Yeah, ma'am, that's it. As far as I remember. Anything else you want? No.
Yes, you have answered almost the upcoming questions as well. But yeah,
Okay.
in order to coming to the training part, since you have already you were saying explaining how the training was and what is the assignment that you have been doing for the training. So in
Yes,
order
ma'am.
to coming back to your answer, training, how was your overall experience during the training, and any session or mentor or a concept that you really that really stood out for you, that
Okay.
you really liked in training?
Talking about mediation, in my very first session, I remember I was like in a panic situation. Like, I didn't, when I was assigned a role play, first role play, I was like, I don't know what to do. Then I remember you only said that you just do what you know, what you learned from today's session. Then I followed that, and I played the role. That after that, I got a very much confidence that I can do that. And specifically when after performing the role plays, in each round there were judges who gave the feedback. Like, I personally loved the feedback of advocate Anup Srivastava sir and Vinita Sahai ma'am. They both were personally like told me what should I improve in the next role plays. That benefited me.
Great, great. I'm very happy. It's been almost a year that you have completed your
Yeah,
training,
ma'am.
but still the memory, because to the audience, I have to tell this, there is no script that is shared to Sharik before that I'm
Yes,
going
ma'am.
to ask this question, you should be answering. It's absolutely candid, and I'm very happy that you are able to even recall the coach's name.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it's still there because that when you give that 100% in the training, definitely there is the skill learned, that's it. There is never there is not even a doubt of question that you will even forget the skill, just that you have to put the skill into practice. That's what
Yes,
advice him
ma'am.
we always say. So it's very, Very good, Sharik. Very good on your memory skills in recalling the coach's name. Of course, I understood that you loved the role play and everything, but pinpointing our coaches, especially Anup Srivatsava sir and Vinita Sahima, once again, thanks to both of you for coming in as
Yeah.
coaches. Yes. With that, let me move to the other question. Since the training, have you found yourself using mediation skills in your day-to-day life?
Yeah, ma'am.
It may be in your college or personal life.
Ma'am,
Yeah, share
after
the
getting
experience.
after getting the meditation training, when I came back, the juniors which I took them as my co-mediators or the parties, they were like advertising me in the hostel, in the college. If anyone is having a dispute, just come to the Sharik bhai. He's a good mediator. You will definitely get your dispute resolved, because they personally looked me how I was resolving the dispute between the hypothetical situation in which they were the parties. And personally, I remember uh, there was an issue. One of my junior came to me and he said, Sharik bhai, this I'm problem having. What should I do? So I advised him, see, I will not be the resolver, because you are my junior. As you are, I'm somewhat inclined towards you. And being if you want a fair result, one should you should go someone who is a neutral. I will not be here to give you advice. Yeah, ma'am.
Really proud of you, Sharik. Giving that real insights. I was just expecting that neutral word from you,
Yes,
and you
ma'am.
answered it correctly. That's so good. And to the audience, if we want to give a brief introduction about what that two juniors were speaking to Sharik is about. So once you do the training as a part of assignment, in order to give you an offline experience, since this 40 hours will be conducted purely online, you will have to submit a 40 to 1 hour video clipping where you should have your friends or colleagues, anybody, act as a parties and you will be mediating. So Sharik asked his junior to play those parties, and those guys were doing that propaganda. So to explain the situation, this is what's happening. That's so good, Sharik. I'm really happy as a course moderator
Yes,
that
ma'am.
that you
Ma'am,
are doing this and exactly using the mediation principles. Yes, go ahead.
One more thing I would like to add. Like, since the day I've recorded that session, a role play session, ma'am, my juniors were too excited. They also got encouraged more than me. Like, they're again and again asking when we are again doing that. I said that we will do that one day, for sure.
Oh, when we are conduct, they are asking 1 day workshop.
No, ma'am. Actually, the role play which I assigned them as a
Yes,
that was a post assignment,
yes,
and when I asked them to play the role of a client, they got
yes.
so interested and they got so
Okay,
motivated they wanted to learn the skills of their mediation, and then
okay.
they asked me, then whenever we are again doing this kind of role play,
Mm,
uh, that
definitely.
I was.
Definitely. We'll get in touch with them.
Yeah,
Harshita
ma'am, sure.
can definitely, from Team YCM, she'll get in touch with them. We also need logistic support, and we are very happy to accommodate all the juniors, all your juniors from Aligarh Muslim University.
Sure.
Definitely. So, yes. To that, next, we'll quickly wind up the session. Before that, uh, do you see yourself pursuing mediation further, maybe professionally or as part of your work culture? As in, right now you're a student, but to put it this question to more precisely, do you aspire to take mediation as a full-fledged career now, Sharik, after your graduation?
Uh, Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, I think because in today's time, pursuing mediation is necessary, because in our everyday life, everyone is having dispute, and they cannot. Everyone cannot afford to the go to the court before the court, because we know it is a time consuming time taking process, and at the same time mediation offers a very time in a very less time the dispute settled. And talking about my career in mediation, and I'm thinking like I'm currently exploring the what are the ODR platforms that provide internships so that I can learn more about mediation. And ma'am, in this technological era, in this digital world, now there is a time for ODR, online dispute resolution. We can join ODR from whenever we are. There is no need to go travel from one place to other. And this I personally think that if you want, if you have any interest, and it is like, how should I say, um in short I will tell, like, with ODR, online dispute resolution, if someone is having, like, one cannot excel in one day or one night. It takes a long duration, it takes a long time. And mm, ma'am, I
Got
will
it.
frame. I think I'm unable to tell, but it is in my mind. I'm unable to frame it. And
Yes, you want to say that mediation is the future, be it in
yes,
technology,
ma'am.
be it time
Yes, ma'am.
saving, be it the
Yes, ma'am.
population
Ma'am,
in India. ODR is the
I
future.
would like, to mention, like, I have done internships in the litigation law offices, and in that I saw that the parties prefer to mediate rather than to go for the dispute resolution in the court. I remember I was sitting in my in the office, and the clients came that they said they don't court proceeding. They what are the other ways they can go for to settle the dispute. Then my senior said that we can go for the mediation. I remember that. And I think that it is the time for mediation.
Definitely, definitely, Shari. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. Before we wrap up, I want to quickly brush your mediator skills and ask you some mediator point of view rapid fire. Okay, it will be just few questions, just one word answers I need. With that, we'll wind this session up. Okay. Do you prefer listening or speaking?
I'm listening.
Online or in person mediation?
Online.
Okay. One word that calms parties.
uh Parties, neutral.
Okay. Favorite part of being a mediator? What is your favorite part of being a mediator? What do you like about it, to put it precisely?
Mm, what I personally like about the
Yeah.
mediator
Yes.
is
Being a mediator.
getting the things settled when I was assigned the role of a mediator in the role play, and when the parties started talking together to settle the dispute after the initiation of the session, mediators just tell them that these are the ground rules, and we are here to settle this issue. And what party A wants from B, and what party B from party A, and they just tell. And if they agree on a mutual understanding, that's a mediation that's got settled.
The benefit of getting a mutual understanding, to put
Yes,
it in
ma'am.
that
Mutual.
way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Great. And one final question. Uh, One thing you never say to a party as a mediator.
Like, telling him or assuring him that I'm agreeing to you.
Okay. Yes, agreeing to one of the parties.
Yeah,
So
I
you
would be
can never
neutral.
you can never say to put your answer correctly.
If a party is saying that, I have an acquaintance with you, some relatives, or I should say, yeah, I understand, but here I have assigned the role of a mediator. I My duty is to be neutral. I cannot say, yeah, yeah, I know you, you are my acquaintance of my relative, this, that. We have to be neutral, that them.
Yes. I hear you, but I can't. You can say, you should not say I can understand you, but I can hear you.
Yeah,
So to
I
put it precisely, yes. Okay, Sharik, thank you for your time and all
thank
the
you, ma'am.
best. All the best for your going to your fourth year, right?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm in both you.
Your fourth year. So do your fourth year very well. Take part in many mediation
Sure,
competitions.
ma'am.
Establish your mediation career more. and already you have started your mediation journey to
Yeah,
become a
ma'am.
full-time mediator. You know, create more strategic paths before you step into your career. uh, do more strategic research, do many field research, field work in mediation, and definitely looking forward for your growth
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
even a better interview with a professional
Thank you,
Sharik
ma'am. Thank
soon.
you, ma'am. Ma'am, I
All
would
the
like
best,
to
Sharik.
thank all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.